Feel free to click any of the 3 icons if you want to skip ahead in the guide.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. I'm going to show you how to solo an Abyss as a Knight. Knight is actually one of the better classes for soloing Abyss purely because of their tankiness. Like, I run in this room, 12 damage from that. I actually took more just from the lava that I accidentally stepped into than I did from anything else. Right there, that'll still hit for quite a bit though, those big shots. Let's try to avoid the big ones. And the way you want to do it is the really careful thing you have to do is only to walk a little bit at a time. You don't want to walk all the way into a room, realize that you're surrounded, have to sprint out of that room, and then, you know, go through lava even to get out to avoid the shots of these guys right here. Because that is what will kill you 100% of the time. It's going too fast and getting swarmed. Like, because right here I just barely look around the corner, kill the things that come my way, wait for the map to load out a bit more, walk in there a bit more, load it, and just back off and avoid the shots all the while. And the other thing is never go into a room if you're below half health. Always wait till you heal up, or else you have the potential to get shotgunned essentially. And right now on this night, I'm not fully potted on anything. I'm like 2 defense away though on my defense. 2 defense pots away from being maxed on defense. And then so I'm pretty close on that one. And again, just barely glance through the room. As the Knight, you really kind of want to try to save your shield. But if you have a big group chasing you, like if I would have walked into this room, there was a huge group. You know, let me see if I can do it in here, if I can find it. Like this entire group is chasing me, and you just want to go ahead and stun them then, and you save yourself from taking a bunch more damage than you normally would have from him. Like right here, you can pretty much just tank it because that's 11 damage per shot. And there, I did reach a dead end, so it's time to turn around. And right now I have the Diesel Sword, which is just tier 9. I have the Snakeskin Shield, tier 11 armor, and then Para Defense Ring. And I prefer the Snakeskin Shield because you give up 1 defense for, and you already have a lot of defense on you. So you give up just 1 defense for 3 speed, and I think that's, like, that trade-off is worth it. Especially in the Abyss, where, like, being able to avoid shots and being able to run back, like, get out of the room as fast as possible. I'm going to go ahead and walk this way because it looks like there could be a hallway up there. And I'll show you guys what I mean by a hallway if I find one. But that is where the treasure rooms are. It'll just be a thin room that just is a lot, like, leads to no other way. Like, there's no other way out of it except for one direction. And there's nothing over there. So we will walk through here now. Oh, look at that right there. Walk in there, instantly got taken down by about 200 health. Let's walk slowly around the corner. Just you want to inch around. Like, I see these guys here, they're just going to do some damage, but I can't really avoid that, but you do need to kill them. You really want to avoid those big shots if at all possible. Let me see if that one guy's still alive. No, he's not. But the big red shots that look like it's being fired from, like, the tier 1 wand, like those ones right there, you want to avoid those at all costs. I'm going to go ahead and stun there because I was just taking a bunch of damage and couldn't really stop. I'm going to stun there again, too. And you see, I'm out of mana right now, so you're going to want to regen a bit. It actually looks like there was a hallway right there. If you see right there, it's just 1 room in. Let's see. And you really want to be looking at the map because you don't want to have to walk into rooms that, you know, aren't necessary. That can put you in danger. Let's see. That's not a hallway. Nope. And just kill these guys real quick. Move into the next room. And the other thing is you want to make sure there's a place that you can run backwards to without having to go through lava. That has been most of my, not most of my deaths, but well, actually, I'd say most of my deaths have been going into a room while being, like, just running straight into a room and, you know, getting that massive group right there to end up being behind me, having to run through them and then end up in lava too. And that combined damage just destroys me. Yeah, those are the shots you really want to avoid because those hit for about 50 when you have your defense almost completely maxed. Let's really try to avoid them. I'm going to go ahead and go straight down for now. Let's be careful right there. And, oh, come on. I don't want to get shotgunned right there. Be careful about that. I'm going to save up to heal. So the entire time I'm standing right here, I want to be careful because things can run in from this room on the left and this room that's up here now. Walk in, inch my way back. I made sure that I can run through this room and still be pretty safe for quite a distance if I need to. And then let's see, run in here. I look pretty safe right here. And the only 2 ways into this room are from all the way up here. So they'll all be running at me from the same direction, which is the kind of situation you want to be in. There's a bunch of guys right here. You want to run all the way back now. Wait for him to be around the corner. Stun if you can hit him. I think I missed all of them, though. And kill that guy right there. Alright, and I should be pretty safe to run back in for now. Look at that. Massive wave of them again. Let's kill that guy. There must be, like, a 3-way, yep, right there. There's an intersection right here. Not a very safe situation to be in. So I'm going to go in here real quick. These guys are annoying because they will run back and they'll just briefly run up to you. I don't think there's going to be anything over here. This looks like a dead end. I'm going to keep following this though, just in case that there is something to be found over here. As long as you're safe, it's not really that much of a risk. Come on, like right here, that's a big risk because they're just stacking shots. And if I got hit by all of those, I would take massive damage in like just a blink of an eye. Alright, go back in here, and it was a dead end like I thought. That guy does 9 damage per shot, and he only shoots out like 3 shots. About 3, I think maybe 4. So I really don't have to worry about him that much. Go back down here. Yeah, what you want to be careful, because if I had ignored that and ran all the way up to there, I would have just been, it's like, chased from behind. I'm actually going to go in here real quick and check out what's in the next room. Ooh, there's a lot of these guys. I felt like it was a safer idea just to stun him than it was to try to tank him, and it proved to be right. Alright, sneak around this corner. Yeah, see, there was a guy hiding right around that corner as I went around it. See right here. These guys were out in the open pretty well, so that was a good one. And ooh, it's a dead end here too. Let's see. Oh, I missed one direction over here. Right over here, if you can see on the minimap. That's why you want to keep an eye on the minimap, because I just walked over here, and there was nothing to come from it. So, nope, that's not the right room. Right there, I just stepped in the lava. Didn't really have to worry about it too much, but you really want to avoid any free damage done to you, because that will stack up and end up getting you killed. Let's see. This is one of the dangerous rooms where you have to go on a long pathway where there's nothing but lava. So you want to check around that area right there around the side that there is a path. I actually right there lagged a bit, so I walked into the lava. Look at just the damage I was taking from those shots and lava combined. Not even that guy's shots. They're not doing too much. Well, you can take this guy. These guy's shots are not really that dangerous, but you still want to be careful. Okay, right here I do not want to have to run back through, so I'm going to kite around here, and if someone runs from this room, I still have my my shield up, so that's going to be good. I can actually kill this guy around the corner as he peeks around, like that. Just kill one guy as he comes. And you really, really want to be careful about like just packs of them hitting you at once, because that is what will kill you. That combined with the lava here is the things that are going to prove most deadly. To kill you and you. I'm going to quickly check out this room, so if I do end up for some reason running back into here, I don't have to worry about just getting absolutely destroyed. Okay, gonna go through here. Getting much closer to the boss room, as you can see from the minimap. Right there. Where'd that guy go? He's around the corner, hiding there. They like to do that. They really like to... I'm going to stun those guys that I can. And look at that. So right there, I was stuck on the path when I was attacked by them. So the only way for me to get back quickly was actually for me to walk through lava. Because you kind of just want to get back. It doesn't really matter, you know, what happens, because those guys are the things that are going to kill you. Okay, this is only like a way to get in from one side, which is over here. So it was actually okay for me to run in. Right here, it looks like there's only going to be one way in, so it's fine if I actually just run right in. I just have to be careful about it, and didn't really take too much damage from that. Okay, here though, you can tell it's a room just absolutely covered in lava. So, let's see if I can get around without taking too much damage. And I stepped in lava right there, but that's not too much of a deal. Okay. And we want to be very, very careful right here, because we don't know what's around the corner. And I'm going to run onto this really quick so I don't have something like that happen where I'm stuck on the path. Okay, and here's the boss room. The key to fighting the boss is you clear these white demons first. And let me show you after a second. You do not want to walk off this path. You can walk like, you know, farther away from the boss. You don't want to step any closer to the boss than this path. Try to bait him back onto here. Because if you do, he'll activate and you'll actually miss the phase where you have the best chance of killing him and just getting free damage down. So just walk along the path. It actually slows you down though when you step on it, so I like to walk on this as much as I can. Kill him real quick. And these demons actually have a chance to drop attack bots, so it's not just that it helps you out in the fight, but it also you wanna kill them too. Okay, there's two at once. I might want to go ahead and stun them so that they can't both hit me. Let's see. I'm actually just gonna kill this guy right here. And the other reason is because if you're a knight and you have a lot of armor, you're relying on that tankiness to get through, and you don't really have any other defensive abilities like a heal. Because you do have your stun, but you don't really have the heal of a paladin. So when you take free damage like this that isn't at all reduced by your armor, you really need to be careful about just from those kind of shots, because you will take out way too much damage from that and you can die. So I just went in a full circle, clear all the demons out, and it's time to fight the boss, who's actually easier than the dungeon itself. All I have to do is sit here. In this phase, you just want to run around, hit him, kind of move around those things, but they don't do much damage, so you can do this. right here. Just keep hitting him down. And I got hit by the weak right there, but I was planning on not. So what you want to do is when he's in this phase, you want to wait till the weak that you got hit with wears off, and then wait for him to come a little bit closer and stun him so that he can't hit you with the weak. But right there, he just hit me again. Okay, he goes into his big phase, and he still shoots the weak bolt, so you're going to want to go ahead and stun him right there so he doesn't shoot them. I actually missed my stun, so that's not too good. But he actually doesn't have that much health, so you can get him down pretty easily. Alright, and then this is another phase where he goes back to his normal size, and he spawns all of these things around him that will run around, and they will actually time out, or you can kill him. But they don't do much damage, so I'm not really too afraid of tanking him. I missed my shield again, because he ran through the lava, so that's what you really want to be careful about. It's better to not take the free damage from running through lava than it is to actually just do a bit more damage to him. And I have my shield up now, and I'll wait till he starts to change phases. Oh, doesn't even matter, I killed him anyway. And look what we got, look what our drops were. I'm going to keep this. And that's the entire dungeon pretty much cleared out. I'm actually going to run back over here and see if I can find a treasure room. I'm going to pause it, and if I do find it, I will resume it right there. But that is essentially how you solo the Abyss. And you have to remember, though, the dungeon is harder than the boss fight. If you can make it to the boss fight, you're probably going to be pretty safe, as long as you go slow and you don't try to rush. But guys, when I find a treasure room, I will show you what it is, and this is the most dangerous room in the entire Abyss. Alright, you guys, so it only took 2 Abysses. I ran one before this, and I wasn't able to find it, and then you guys saw the one. But here is the Troom. So it leads into a hallway like this, where you see with those pillars right there, and then you go into an open room. You want to clear all of them out, and you have the Golden Abyss right there. And when you walk in the room, he doesn't activate. He only activates once you actually hit him, and the minion shots can hit him. But what I highly recommend to do is to clear out the entire room before you hit him. And if your bed has electric or attack close, be careful. Do not let them try to proc the boss, because you don't want that to happen. The way the boss fight works is as soon as you hit him, this floor right here turns to lava. So you can't run out of the room pretty much, and it's either you fight it and you kill it, or you have to go back to the Nexus because you don't want to have to run through the lava, which is why I recommend fighting the boss first and then doing this. So what's going to happen is when I go in and I hit him, he'll start shooting golden shots all around him, and the big shots will actually paralyze me, which makes me stand in place. And the reason that is so powerful for him to do is that he actually shoots lava bombs. So he shoots a bomb, it has a long arc and hits right here, and after a few seconds this entire area is covered with lava, and then it eventually will drain from lava again, but he can paralyze you in the lava. So let me show you how to fight him. The key thing to do is you just want to stand right here, hit him right here. As soon as he shoots the lava, you move, and you stun him so he can't paralyze you in the same spot. So you see I'm safe spot right here. He shot lava right there. I'm going to run into the back corner. I got paralyzed anyway, but I'm pretty safe nonetheless right there. And then I'm going to move into this area now that it's open again. And I should be able to kill him, actually. Yeah, this area is completely safe from lava. Right next to me is getting shot up. And I just stand here and shoot him. And that was a pretty easy kill, actually, because I was able to stun him. And so I wouldn't get paralyzed in the lava. That's the great thing about the Knight in the Abyss, and is actually probably the best class for doing the Troom with. So you guys, right there's the Troom, and he drops the same exact things as the, oh, my defense started at max. Drops the same exact things as the boss. Malpheus, I think his name is, except this, the Troom has the chance of dropping the Tarot card, which isn't dropped by the main boss. But guys, that is how you solo the Abyss as a Knight. Hope you guys find success, and hope you guys are able to, you know, just max your pots, max your vitality, and get some great loot. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.